with me now. David Barton, the one and only. Oh, he makes people angry. Then we have Rabbi Daniel Lappin. Oh, he makes them go crazy. Then we have James Robison, he has written this book, Living in Love. His wife, Betty, is here in the audience, and I wanted to point her out because they're celebrating 48 years
this week. Wow.
Being married.
Yeah. And by the way, the fact that we would be here with God-given concern for the nation and the future and the importance of us coming together with a heart harmony and a holiness that returns us to sanity is us getting out from under taking care of our business while somebody else gives us the business and beginning to make a difference in this nation. And that's what all the good family people and the people have been trying to do right are going to have to come out now and be the difference makers because a difference has been made in their life. They've got to do it. Quit just sitting around.
I have a feeling they will. Dave Roever is also here. This is Dave's book called Scarred. Dave has one of the most amazing, uplifting stories you will ever hear. These two books. Get them now. Dave, where do you get yours?
Online at Roever Foundation. That's R-O-E-V-E-R, foundation.org.
Okay. Now, I said a few minutes ago, name the 10 Commandments. So, you, Jack, there in the second row here, looking up with the sweater like, what?
Well, I have a feeling I'm going to be able to name a few, that's for sure, maybe not all of them. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, thou shalt not bear false witness against another. I think I've reached my limit at the moment.
4. We've got 4.
That's above average.
Okay. Who would like to take it from there? Yes, in the back.
You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make unto yourselves graven images.
I got that one down.
Keep the Sabbath holy. Honor your mother and father. Do not commit adultery. Do not murder. Do not steal. Do not lie.
Okay, show off.
Now, can I throw something in on this?
Yes.
Because I've been involved in a bunch of cases in the U.S. Supreme Court on those 10 things. It's interesting, the U.S. Supreme Court tells us that we can't post the 10 Commandments because they say there's 5 versions of the 10 Commandments. The great theologians of the court apparently know the 5 versions. They say there's a Jewish version, there's a Christian version, there's a Protestant version, there's an Orthodox version, and there's a Lutheran version. And therefore you can't have a display because it might be one referred over. They're all in the same paragraph. It's just the numbers that differ. So what happened is, I mean, on most of the monuments we've had to defend in court, the prologue says, I am the Lord thy God. That's a Christian version because that's a Protestant version. I think it says, but in the Jewish version, that's the first command. It's all their content. The numbers differ. And I really like the way the Jews do it because if you don't get that first one right, that he's God, then why shouldn't you kill someone? Why shouldn't you steal? It has to start with the recognition of God.
So would you all agree that the first thing we have to do if we want to fix our country is just, because I've said this on the air for years, man, if we would just do the top 10, if we would just get those 10 down, it's like simple. It's like the Lord is like, still a number 10, still waiting for number 10. And if we could just get those top 10, we would change the country.
I mean, everyone would agree, I think, that this invisible web of Judeo-Christian morality rooted in the Big Ten still protects the nicer parts of our country to this day.
Okay, I'm going to share one more thing. When we come back, I want to share one more thing. This is a book by Rabbi Daniel and Susan Lappin. It's fantastic. I've learned so much from it. I want to share something that he shared with all of us at dinner last night that I'd like you to consider doing with your family. Back in a minute.